Nuuspod, onbevange, onbegrens, onbevooroordeel.
Goeiedag, baie welkom by Nuuspod en ek het vandag in die ateljee het ek vir Sonja Els, sy is ook bekend as die fotograaf Nepense oom en ook 'n ontwerper. Sonja, maar ek wil nie met jou oor jou werk gesels nie. Ons kan dalk so 'n bietjie en dan kan ons bietjie vir jou advertensie gee. Maar ek wil met jou gesels oor jou by wat jy groot maak.
Hi, Isaac. Yeah.
Can you tell us more about your Albert the bee?
Sure. I've determined that he's a carpenter bee. He's a male carpenter bee, actually. And we suspect that he's end of life. So, yeah, I'm kind of trying to take care of him and make his last few days as comfortable as possible for him.
Okay, maar nou moet jy vir ons vertel wat het gebeur. Wat nou gebeur het dat ek nou net vir die mense vertel nie. Ek kom op hierdie Facebookblad af met 'n reeks foto's van 'n vrou wat 'n by afneem, wat suikerwater drink en op 'n blom sit en op haar rekenaar op haar vinger by haar sit en allerlei storieetjies oor hierdie by wat op die oomblik by jou bly. Hoe het jy op hierdie, wat het gebeur dat hierdie by nou in jou sorg is?
Okay, so I was walking up my front steps the one afternoon and this poor little bee was lying there. And I thought, oh, shame, so I picked him up and I put him in like a pot plant right next to the steps. And I thought nothing of it. 2 days later, he was lying upside down again on the steps. And I thought, shame, man. So I picked him up and I brought him in, did a bit of research, found out that they drink sugar water. So I mixed a bit of sugar water and I gave him a drop and he just lapped it up. So I put him in a small Tupperware and I've been feeding him every day and he doesn't want to fly away. He's very happy to sit by me and sit on my hand the whole day. And I'm a little bit petrified because at first I thought he's end of life. Now I'm starting to wonder if it's not maybe a young bee and I'm just making him lazy because, male carpenter bees live like a year long. So now I'm thinking, what if I'm spoiling him so much and he's so happy to live with me that I'm going to have to do this for a year, which is quite cute. But so I named him Albert Einstein. And I actually started posting on Facebook to ask people for advice. What bee is it? What do you feed them? Does anybody know what's wrong with them? And it just took off. Everybody was like, oh, how's Albert doing? So I just started posting every day.
So nou bly hierdie by jou en jy sorg vir hom elke dag en jy is nou besig met allerlei avontuurtjies ook nou nog tussenin.
I went away for the weekend and I couldn't leave Albert at home alone. So I put him in a little Tupperware and I put him in the front of the Jeep. And he was quite happy to just sit there in the sun and go on holiday with me. I got a Wimpy for breakfast. If Albert comes with, I give him Wimpy sugar water. He loves it. He's pretty content with me. It's amazing. I mean, he's actually sitting on my hand right now. If you'd like to.
So, hou net weer op dat ek nou stil bly. So mense, kyk nou, ek gaan nou wegraak. Daar is Albert die by. Praat jy gou, Sonja?
Yeah. So this is Albert. And Albert sits like this on my hand most of the day. I'm typing and he's on my hands while I'm typing, or I'm like answering the phone, he's on my hands while I'm answering the phone. He's pretty content to just sit there the whole day.
So, wil jy vir my sê hierdie by is nou soos 'n hond of 'n kat of octopus? Het jy daai fliek octopus gesien?
Yeah, my octopus friend. Yeah. Something like that. And it's pretty unique. I mean, I think, and he's so affectionate. I mean, he hasn't tried to sting me. He when he's in his little bowl and I come closer with my finger, he actually lifts his little feet and then he puts his little feet against my finger and then like climbs on, which is it's amazing. I never thought that.
So jy tel hom nie op en sit hom op jou hand nie. Hy kom klim op jou hand.
Hy klim op my hand.
Dis unreal. Dis unreal. Is jy 'n bee whisperer?
I hope not. Because then I'm going to have lots of them. Oh, no, joke. I don't know.
Sonja, die as jy hom nou voer, suikerwater voer, hoe doen jy dit?
So I've got a mixture of sugar water. The ratio is 30% sugar to like 70% water. And I literally just dink my finger in it and then bring it closer and he'll rear up. Look there, I don't know if you can see, but he actually, when he sees my finger, he rears up and then his little tongue comes out and he starts suckling on the droplet of water. So he also knows when it's feeding time. He's very intelligent.
In such a short time.
I know, it's yeah.
You must have something in you that tells bees, listen, this person is kind.
Just a little bit of kindness.
Be kind. Luister hier, Sonja, nou het jy al voorheen al sulke triks getrek om diere, katte en honde en sulke goed op te tel en hulle te versorg?
I did have another bee that I picked up a couple of months ago, but it was a honey bee.
Yeah.
And female, and I think she got hurt and she got a little bit overwhelmed and then she stung me and she died, unfortunately. So there has been one casualty before this. And then I'm the proud owner of 7 strays cats, which have all been adopted, rescues. So I'm a cat mom and a bee mom, apparently.
That's beautiful. So, en wat gaan nou gebeur as hierdie by inderdaad einde van sy lewe is en hy moet môre dood wees?
Then I'm just probably going to have a funeral of sorts. I'll put him in a matchbox and bury him outside under the tree or something. I mean, it's Albert. Everybody loves Albert. So
het jy al 'n emosionele verbintenis met hom? Gaan jy huil?
No, I don't think so. You know, it's part of life, and it's better than him lying outside being trampled or being eaten by a bird. So I think his last few days would have been like great. So it's part of life, you know. It's gonna be sad, but yeah, shame. It is what it is.
So ek veronderstel dus dat jy die tipe mens is wat nie op 'n spinnekop gaan trap of probeer om 'n muur mis te trap of jy is ernstig oorlewe.
I'm the type of person who will fish an ant out of the bathwater.
I thought so.
Put him on the side. Go in peace, little one.
But it's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
I wish there were more people like you on earth.
Oh, thank you.
I know there's a lot of people that will say, "Ach, you are crazy, man." They don't have much sympathy for stuff like this. But I think people like you makes the world a better place.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And I can see it in your smile and your eyes. Listen, Sonja, so van hier af aan is dit nou maar elke dag om vir Albert te versorg en so die dae nou maar uit te leef tot sy einde toe.
Yeah, I'm just going to pop a post on every day how he's doing. Just everybody out there is like very, very curious to see how he's doing. So I'll just pop a post online every day and just let people know how he's doing. And then, yeah, it's inevitable. The end is inevitable, but at least maybe it kind of warms people up to bees as well. You know, they're so important in our ecosystem. So yeah, maybe make a few bee friends along the way.
So dink jy Albert kan nie vlieg nie omdat hy lief is vir jou of omdat hy nie kan vlieg nie?
Fuck knows. He has shown absolutely no inclination of wanting to fly, and his wings are perfect. I mean, they're not broken, they're not damaged. His wings are, look there, I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with him physically. So I don't know if maybe he's just, I don't know, lazy. I don't know. I'd be happy if he started flying because then he can go forage for his own food and I wouldn't have to feed him like 3 times a day.
It's a beautiful story. Thank you for sharing it with us. We need more stories like this. I immediately thought when I saw this, I just have to find this woman. Fortunately, I was able to do that because I'm a journalist. So thank you so much for sharing it with us. You must have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And thank you for caring for the world.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay.
Go well. Bye.
Keep well. Bye.
Nuuspod. Onbevange, onbegrens, onbevooroordeel.